Hello there, you're very welcome to the Wicklow GA TV stream of the Darcy Sands Intermediate Football Championship final between Avondale and Hollywood. My name is Daniel Kennedy. I'll be taking you through the commentary. My co-commentator here is Martin O'Brien. How are you getting on, Martin?
Not too bad, no, Dan. Looking forward to this one. Should be a cracking game.
So here in Echelon Park, it's a windy day. The rain does come in bursts the odd time, but the wind going towards the town. We're going to take you through the teams here now. Firstly, we'll start off with the Avondale team. So for Avondale, Joe Jacobs starts in goal. Dean Gadden, Carl Phelan and Simon Cullen make up the full back line. Eugene Dunn is wearing number 5 with Zach Cullen number 6. And one change to the starting lineup. Number 7, Keelan Busher doesn't start. It's Barry Sheen, number 20, starting instead. Carl Baker and Shane Brown partner each other in midfield. Mark O'Reilly, Conor Byrne and Cormac McGrainer make up the half forward line. Oisin McGrainer is in at right corner forward with Shane Beaver full forward and Sean McGrainer left corner forward. Now we'll go for the Hollywood team. No changes, they are as per programme. In goal is Keith Peppard, Kieran Traynor, Donica Halpin and Shane Kelly make up the full back line. Rory Corrigan, Mikey Healy and Luke Byrne are in the half back line. Rob Houlihan partners Luca Harney in the midfield with Matthew Kelly, Ryan Mulvey and David Peppard in the half forward line. Charlie McGrath is right corner forward with Conor Byrne full forward and Jim Corrigan left corner forward. So any particular matchups there you're looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, I'm not surprised to see Barry starting for Avondale. He'll start probably midfield and I'd say Shane Brown will probably go back wing back, and that'll suit Browner as well as suiting Barry. The interesting one for me would be who will pick up Oisin McGrainer for Hollywood. I would say you're probably looking at Donica Halpin. He's probably their stickiest marker. I don't think they're going to sacrifice Mikey Healy back to the full back line to mark him, because Mikey is kind of their general around there. Mikey will have his hands full anyway with Conor Byrne at centre forward. You look at both teams, on paper Avondale are probably the stronger team, but on county final day again, Hollywood have heartbreak from last year after losing a replay to Carnew. Say no all about it. Avondale are just down. Actually, Avondale got beaten by Carnew as well in the semi-final last year, so both of them are on the sore end of Carnew. So, it'd be interesting now to see how this goes. When it was a really, really wet day against Dunard, Hollywood or Avondale found it hard. So I wonder, can Hollywood drag them back down to the trenches and really try and make a dogfight out of it rather than a football match? I think that's probably Hollywood's game plan is going to be that. Avondale will try to play a bit of nicer football, but it'd be interesting to see what happens here. It's going to be a tight game. I expect. So Hollywood are lined out as their jerseys, but I expect Rob Houlihan to go to wing forward. I expect David Pepper to go corner forward, and I expect Jim Corrigan probably to be going around the middle of the field. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Both teams will fancy their chances.
And now the teams are just going at their lines there for the national anthem. Just take place here. Gareth Whelan is your referee. He'll be blowing. Might be a moment's silence here as well. Everyone seems to be linking arm in arm just beforehand.
I call you. Can you please stand and show due respect to our national anthem, Our Long the Bean, sung today by Keating McLean, Premier Road Greystone, going and Oak singing champion.
Just getting Dan's microphone ready here, lads. Man is a great commentator, but just has to be looked after sometimes, you know. And I can't work it here, Stephen. I'll leave that to you. Teams are just getting ready to come out on the field. Apologies, folks. Technical difficulties.
I got a few comments about my shirt there at the Up for the Match, and that was my mother's ironing work. So if you ever need some ironing work, Nora Kennedy, wherever you are, You're the woman to do it. So Gar Whelan from Kiltegan is the man in the middle today. We've got Liam Keenan over here on the close side. Lewin Liesman, Darburn on the far side. Just waiting to see exactly. There's a bit of a huddle going on for Avondale, but I suppose Hollywood are
just getting their legs going. Avondale have Zach Cullen starting on the sideline here. Barry's going in for the throw-in, and they have Cottle Baker starting at 6. I would imagine that's a set play. Cottle Baker's gone, the big strong man. They're going to try to get him running down the heart of Hollywood as soon as possible. It'll be a tap down from Barry, I would imagine.
I'm just looking there, so it will be Avondale attacking the town end goal first. So they had the win at their back in the first half.
As we see in the first match, making the advantage of that win in the first half was the winner of the last game. It broke Kilmac, so it'll be interesting now to see. I expect to be a good, solid defensive setup from Hollywood, led by Mikey Healy, having played against him in the quarter final. When we needed to get a score, they ran behind the ball, they defended the arc, and Mikey was the key man. He was the +1. He made sure that everyone knew where they should be, what they should be doing, and they all listened. That's the key part. Every one of them listened, every one of them do what they're supposed to do. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out here.
Hollywood now out of their huddle, hold the game up a little bit. We do have the hooter here today as well.
Hollywood are just letting it be on their terms early.
Keith Pepper making his way over to his goal.
Yeah.
Keith Pepper.
Yeah, bad start. Keith has had a mark in his injury from his hand injury last day here when he went into the goal, and then he got a hand injury.
So it'll be Barry Sheehan and Luca Harney in for the throw in.
It is Donegal Halpin picking up Oisin McGrainer. No surprise there. Now Oisin did go and stand at full forward, so it's a natural thing, but I'd say that would have been the way it was anyway. Conal Byrne will be dangerous down the far end. There's a swap going on here with the cornerbacks for Avondale. They sent over Dean Gann to pick up David Pepper, who has in fact gone into the corner forward. The rain has just arrived as we started with the throw-in. Big dark cloud, rain going sideways into the town end now.
So, Gareth Whelan now doing his checks. Seems happy about to bend down. Throws the ball up. Barry Sheehan and Luca Harney competing for the first ball. Both of them seem to have got a hand to it, but it's Hollywood who have possession. They're just working around. Mikey Healy gets it back to Rory Corrigan. Corrigan now out wide to Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne in possession. Brings it in past his own 65 now into midfield. Past the halfway line. No obvious balls.
It's a big win for Luca Harney early. Like, as you've been seeing, Barry is the talisman, like big strong man. That's why he's in there for those throw-ins, and it's good to get a win there for Luca Harney early in play.
Luke Byrne back in possession. Back to Mikey Healy. Just
against the wind, Hollywood will hold this ball. They'll wait, they'll pull the team out, they'll play between 65s and their own 65 and the opposition 45. They'll hold that ball. It's what they've done in every game to date. They'll wait for an opportunity to present itself.
Kieran Traynor got it forward to Rory Corrigan. Rory Corrigan now with Shane Brown shadowing him. Rory Corrigan still going forward. Rory Corrigan onto the 21-14. Tackle there now from Zach Cullen. And its ball has just worked back to Luca Harney. Harney passed it off to David Peppert. Peppert looking inside. Got it there by the Hollywood man. On the ball there is number 12 or number 13. The goal was Charlie McGrath.
Yeah.
Number 9, Luca Harney. In possession. Over to Rory Corrigan. Just no obvious gaps forming just yet. Zach Cullen holding the space well there for Avondale. And it's worked back outside to Mikey Healy.
Out to the conductor of the orchestra there. He was calling it for a long time. Telling them where to go now. Mikey Healy, he's a key man for Hollywood.
Matthew Kelly slipped earlier on, but he has his feet well sorted out now. He's running forward. Spots the man inside. Is it just over his head? No, he gets it well. Ryan Mulvey turns around, hits it wide. First attack.
Good build-up play. They held it. It was the right ball. A cracking good hand pass over the top. Ryan was entitled to his shot. Tight angle, hard one take. If it went over, would have been a great start for Hollywood.
So Joe Jacob now with his first kick out with the wind at his back.
He's a fair boot of a ball here, so I expect this to go very far.
Joe Jacob. Barry Sheehan is in the middle down central. It's going to drop on top of Barry Sheehan. He gets a hand to it, catches it brilliantly, Sheehan.
Nearly at the far 65.
Hand pass inside.
He's got away with one there. He can't do that. He called the mark and he hand passed it, but they've got away with it.
But it's got inside there now to Oisin McGrainer. McGrainer there, ball slips, just stops on the greasy surface, but Oisin McGrainer still has possession. Now on to Sean McGrainer. Sean McGrainer out to Shane Beaver. Beaver hands it over to Mark O'Reilly. O'Reilly still in possession. O'Reilly now looking at the post, just on the edge of the arc. Mark O'Reilly, this is the first score of the game. No. It's a free.
Oh, there's a breach here, the tree up.
Yeah.
Dean Gann just stepped up, he went looking for the ball. In fairness, David Pepper did very well to let the linesman know. Liam Keenan called it, and off we go back up to the far side, to the Avondale 14 for the breach of the tree up.
So a chance now for Hollywood to get the first score of the game on the 21. Don't want to curse them, but this should be chalk. This should be bread and butter for Charlie McGrath, who's in possession at the moment, or try Matthew Kelly.
Yeah, Matthew's a good free taker. This should go over. I'd have no doubt here.
Playing into the wind. First score could be vital just to get the scoreboard ticking. You imagine how these matches can generally go. Any score you can get against the wind is huge. Matthew Kelly takes his point.
So Hollywood have set up as expected. Rob Houlihan gone to wing forward. David Pepper's gone inside. Jim Corrigan's gone to midfield. Jim Corrigan is picking up Barry Sheehan. That's an interesting one. I would have Luca Harney on him because Barry he's well over 40. He's playing for years. He's cute. We caught the first kick out. Jim's a young man. I think he'd be backing Barry to have a bit of cuteness there over him.
Joe Jacob drops it down on top of Carl Baker. Baker gets a hand to it, but possession spills loose. Who's going to win it? It looks like it's into the hands of Shane Brown. Shane Brown now hands it over to Mark O'Reilly. O'Reilly there under severe pressure straight away from Matthew Kelly, but still in possession despite the pressure of Hollywood. Wins a free and haven't able a chance now to clear their lines. Zach Cullen, big boot down, looking for Ushie McGrainer, who's running to space there, but ahead of him was Donica Halpin. And Ushie McGrainer still in possession, but out far in the corner, not really a shooting spot. Gets over to Sean McGrainer. McGrainer works inside to Conor Byrne. Byrne, the pacey centre forward, just waving off the challenge there of the potential chance. Goal on here now. Here's Ushie McGrainer. Puts it.
The umpires aren't sure, lads.
Sure.
Wide.
Waved it wide.
Wide eventually. They're not sure, and Usheen's not arguing it, so I think it was wide. That could have been a goal there very easily. He kept that low, hits the net. It was a great kick pass in the first place. Usheen did well. Conor Byrne got onto it. Great to see Conor back. Connor's back in full flow after a horrific injury here in Ockram a couple of years ago. But yeah, if it's getting behind like that, could be this danger zone for Hollywood.
Keith Pepper now with kick out against the wind. It's first this match. It's just lofting up in the air. Underneath that's Rob Houlihan, who gets a hand to it. Whoever Carl Baker's there to stop him from getting possession.
It's going to be very hard to get out all them big bodies around the field if they're going long. Interesting to back to my point here about who was picking up Barry Sheehan on the previous kick out. Barry naturally went to Luca Harney there, expecting the ball to go out to him, and then Hollywood tried to get it out to Rob Houlihan. So yeah, there's interesting the way they're attacking them kickouts.
So Matthew Kelly now back in possession. Picking up here with the ball is Shane Kelly. Kelly works it back to Luke Byrne.
The bit of rain in the last match, and the rain now seems to have made it slippier. There wasn't that much slipping in the first game, I don't think. There's a lot more slipping here happening at the moment.
Kieran Traynor using his pace there to wean off the challenges. Just pass there now to Rory Corrigan. Corrigan hits it in. Looking for Conal Byrne, but doing well there was Carl Phelan. And it's a terrible pass. It looks like it's intercepted here. Hollywood in possession. Going forward is Conal Byrne. Carl Phelan does very well to hold him up. We're still in possession. Chance of a goal for, I think that was Ryan Mulvey. Great save by Joe Jacob. And now Avondale can break.
Dodgy hand pass across. Great turnover by Charlie McGrath. Gave the ball inside. Conal dropped it. He managed to get toe up. Came up to Ryan Mulvey. He pulled on it. Didn't put much direction on it. Good save by Joe Jacob. Did what he had to do. And Avondale stepped out with a big let off there for Avondale. Their own mistake.
Now Avondale come away with Dean Gann. Checks it back to Shane Brown. Brown onto Carl Baker. Carl Baker, it's a powerful man when he gets running. Baker there just held up slightly, but still in possession. And there's a hand there from Rob Houlihan. But Carl Baker, though, gets the loose ball. Carl Baker, just a quick hand off to Conor Byrne. Conor Byrne, another pacey man, and he gets past Shane Kelly. Conor Byrne still going forward. Shane Kelly got a brilliant hand in there to stop Conor Byrne going forward. He's back in possession. Conor Byrne for Avondale's first score. He's got it.
Good score. Well done, Conor. Perseverance. He kept at. 2 good carries. One from Carl Baker, one from Conor Byrne. Good score.
So back level here now. We've got 7 minutes on the clock. 1 point each. Keith Peppered with the kick out.
Interesting here now again. Keith needs to either have a lower trajectory because that ball is going up in the air, or go short. He's going long again. High trajectory again. Hanging. Very hard to attack.
Hand there, Luke. I look at Rob Houlihan there, won the break. Pressure there from Conor Byrne.
Overzealous. Mikey Clever gets away with the solo and go. Early ball.
The ball in there.
Well done.
Hollywood though keep possession back with Mikey Healy. Now on to Luca Harney. Harney has Rory Corrigan to his left. Luca Harney though just keeping going forward on inside the 45. Now it's on to Rory Corrigan. Corrigan gets past Mark O'Reilly. Barry Sheehan in there to challenge. And it's going to be a free in for Hollywood.
Well done by Rory Corrigan. Took them on. Got his arm pulled back. Very, very well done by Charlie McGrath coming out there. He knew he wasn't going to win the ball. He was going to get turned over, so just pad out to Mikey Healy, who got around again. Hollywood need to get Conal Byrne on the ball. Conal Byrne is a really, really good forward, really, really good scorer, but he needs the ball early. I always find he needs the ball early. If he doesn't get the ball early, sometimes he can just drift out of the game. They need to get him on and get him a shot early.
So Matthew Kelly with another chance from a free against the wind. This from tighter angle. Matthew Kelly just goes wide of the left post.
Hard to kick, a hard ball to kick into that wind. Like it is strong down to the town end. If he goes too far out, aim for the far post, it's going to haul up in the air. He had to try shortest distance to the goal. But
Joe Jacob now once more, as you mentioned, man with a big boot. Barry Sheehan is just getting out.
Trudging out. They'll head for about the 65 on the far side of the field.
Joe Jacob is going to go towards the covered stand side, out to Cormac McGrainer.
Great kick.
McGrainer sees the ball to Conor Byrne now. An early ball, as you mentioned, to Conor Byrne, nice and quick. And he just gets past Kieran Traynor. Conor Byrne checks back inside, hands it off now for Sean McGrainer. Sean McGrainer, through on goal, takes his point.
Fisted over, there was a goal on there if he wanted it. He could have hand passed it across to his brother. He was marked, but you give him the high advantage, but maybe it's the right option just to fist it over, keep the scoreboard ticking.
Avondale lead for the first time in this match in the 9th minute.
There's not too many people are going to want to be facing Conor Byrne over in that far sideline with his pace, and he's stepping in on his right foot.
It's Keith Pepper now with the kick out. Kind of just drops there. Wasn't a great kick out. Whoever will come to Matthew Kelly. Whoever's a foul on Mark O'Reilly.
Mark O'Reilly should have turned that over, but he just got a little pull off Rory Corrigan. Rory's trying to be cute, let on through. It was just a missed kick from the kick out. Now, Oisin McGrainer could kick this over for a 2-pointer from here. Left foot, it suits a left foot kicker. Put up into the wind.
Oisin McGrainer. Just waiting. It's a bit further out, about halfway between the 45 and 65. It's not going to put it on the deck.
The full of 60 metres on the angle.
This will be some kick if he gets it. Only 9.5 minutes on the clock. Avondale lead by a point. Pushing to push them out by 3 points. Oisin McGrainer kicks. It's curled. It's looking. No, just gone wide.
Just wide this side, yeah. Good connection though. That's what.
As
a free like that, you just have to connect with it and hope then you get your direction right.
Now once more, Keith Pepper with the kick out.
Keith tried a lower trajectory that time and it didn't work out for him. So that's what I was saying last time. So I'd be surprised if they don't try to work something short. Well, it looks like they're going to go long. There's a 4 men out around the middle.
They are going to go long, yep, it is going. It's going to drop on the 65. Underneath that's Barry Sheehan, though, 4. And Barry Sheehan does catch it there ahead of Luca Harney. That's big for Avondale. And he spots the ball quickly forward now for Conor Byrne to chase. Conor Byrne will collect there in the corner. Mikey Healy there shadowing. Conor Byrne, he's going to take him on. Cuts inside.
Mark O'Reilly, great run.
O'Reilly.
There's a pass on inside there for one. Just a millisecond. He's kicked it wide. Has he over? Wide. The millisecond there was a pass on to Shane Beaver there. He just made a great run, but probably right to take the shot. Just needs to go over. Avondale need to make hay while the sun is shining here. Well, by that I mean they need to make hay while they have the wind. The sun is trying to shine though as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just listening to me, wasn't it?
Keith Peppers with the kick out once more. So
he needs to kick it away from Barry Sheehan.
And it's going to drop down now on top of Jim Corrigan. Corrigan got hands with there with Shane Beaver though, collects possession. Barry Sheehan though should know he doesn't get there. Kieran Traynor got his boot there. Eugene Dunn almost knocked a sliding in. And there's a scramble for possession here in the middle of the field. Eugene Dunn kicks it up forward now to Zach Cullen. Zach Cullen has options ahead of him there, but just maybe getting a bit too close to Shane Brown was.
He's going to go for the long ball again. Sean McGrainer inside on his own. Oh, right over his head.
Shane Kelly read it, got possession, and now finds Mikey Healy. Mikey Healy just comes through the challenge of 2 Avondale bodies. And sliding though, still in possession here are Hollywood. Luke Byrne now in possession. Luke Byrne brings it past his 45, immediately held up by Shane Beaver. And Hollywood just working it, just slowly chipping away the ground. And Kieran Traynor fists it forward, and he gets back possession here off of Rory Corrigan. Now, Kieran Traynor, Rory Corrigan is allowed to move up there. You just check back there to see if he would be the third man. There's already been behind him.
They'll go into keep ball mode here, I would assume. Try draw free, draw an opportunity. There's the free. There's all on go. They won't change too much. They'll throw up the corner and probably come back around. Have bodies back around. There's David Pepper. He loves a pot shot. I'd say he's been told on no pot shots against the wind. With the wind, okay.
Luca Harney there with the pass forward onto Rob Houlihan. Houlihan's definitely fouled there.
That's the Hollywood. That's the Hollywood setup. Keep the ball, slow and methodical. Find a hole. Get a runner like Rob Houlihan onto it. Get through the gap and get the free. That's if they can keep doing that for the first half and then try to open it up in the second. That's their chance. 12 minutes gone.
So Matthew Kelly scored one and missed one so far. This is a much more favourable one than his last shot.
Kicking this one off his left foot, interestingly.
Yes.
Kicked the last two off his right.
This is it. And he gets it over with his left foot.
Great party trick when it works, lads. Fair play to him.
Level here in Ockram, 2 points each. Joe Jacob once more now with the kick out.
Zach Cullen has now gone back to centre back, and Cahill Baker is actually out at midfield now. So Cahill is standing down there with a hand up. I'd say it's going his way.
It's gone towards Eugene Dunn actually.
Scuffed it.
Scuffed it, yeah. And Hollywood trying to get possession, however, brilliantly taken there by Shane Brown.
Eugene and Shane got the goalie over a little hole there, in fairness to him. That's what you need though as a goalie if you do scuff it.
Here's Cormac Brenner just slipping on the surface but still keeping possession despite the pressure of Luke Byrne. Going forward, trying to get it forward. And Conor Byrne, brilliant pick up by Conor Byrne. Barry Sheehan 1-2 with Conor Byrne. Still in possession. No, Hollywood gets around them. In possession. Hollywood are now again. Here's Luca Harney.
One-on-one inside now if they want to get it there.
Bit of pull and jogging there by Eugene Dunn and Gareth Whelan.
Gareth Whelan has seen it, yeah. Gareth Whelan had 2 or 3 handfuls of Conor Byrne's jersey. In fairness, I don't know whether the umpires or Gareth looked up and seen it, but that was a great call.
Matthew Kelly, left or right boot. I suppose he must choose the angle of the goal. Looks like it's going to be a left-footed kick again.
Great work out around the middle by Hollywood though. Like, it was great pick up by Conor Byrne, but there was 3 Hollywood bodies met him. Like, you know, he nearly wasn't rewarded for his lovely piece of skill because he got ran into 3 Hollywood bodies. Good turnover to move the ball up the field very well. Just a mental mistake inside by the full back. Post!
Possession. Dean Gahan now gets to the break.
Yeah,
Eugene Dunn now hands it out.
Awake, yeah. Hollywood weren't awake to that. They're just expecting it to go over. Like I said, it's a good party trick doing that on both feet when it works. Big boom.
And that's brilliantly gets his body in the way there from Rory Corrigan. There's going to be a line ball though to Avondale. Eugene Dunn.
Rory Corrigan nearly did very well playing it back off of, it looked like Shane Brown's legs.
Just got the last touch though according to Gareth Whelan.
Probably it was the right call to be fair. Gareth overruled his linesman, it was the right call.
David Pepper putting Eugene Dunn under pressure and David Pepper's hand gets to it, fell in the hand of Conor Byrne and now David Pepper looks forward for Charlie McGrath. It's a race between Charlie McGrath and Simon Cullen for the ball. Charlie McGrath's going to get there first, gets his body over, picks it up well. Charlie's being held back by Simon Cullen, said the referee, but Charlie McGrath's going to have a go for the point, puts it wide. But a chance now for Matthew Kelly for his party trick again. We'll see how he lines it up. What do you feel maybe?
Mistake there by Eugene Dunn. A bit casual, got turned over. Hollywood did very well again to get bodies around the ball, around the middle of the field. They don't let you out easy. And off they go up the field.
So long hands there of David Pepper getting that vital touch to get into the hands of Conor Byrne.
And a great ball. If Charlie had just thought about a second, if he just leaned back, he kind of... It's easy to say out here, of course.
So Matthew Kelly just works it short to Jim Corrigan. Corrigan is ahead of Carl Baker. Jim Corrigan hands it over now to David Pepper. Pepper now, as you mentioned, he likes a pop shot. That's going to drop short. Joe Jacob collects and Joe Jacob kicks it out. Looking for Michael Riley, but he's giving him a lot to do here for Michael Riley. Looks like it's going for a line ball. Yes, it is. Kicking it. It only went to Rory Corrigan, but it's a line ball to Hollywood.
You can hear the message coming from the Hollywood sideline up to David Peppers. With the win, David, not against it.
So Rory Corrigan to get us back on the way from the sideline. Looking at his options. Rob Houlihan is standing in slightly misplaced, but it'll be a tough one to get to. He decides to go long.
Oh, great ball.
Brilliant ball. On now for David
slipped inside.
Charlie McGrath. Slipped inside. Barry Sheehan is back there to collect. Carl Phelan works it out to Dean Gann. Gann there. Pressure there coming in from Jim Corrigan. Gives it back to Eugene Dunn. David Pepper.
Eugene turned over again, that's twice.
So David, the big long arms there.
He turns it back over. Well done, Eugene, in fairness to him. Experience, he didn't panic, just got to turn over back the other way.
But now Dean Gann though has been tackled, but Carl Baker though picks up the pieces. Carl Baker trying to burst
again, another high press by Hollywood to turn over Carl Baker this time. Free man far side.
In possession there is Ryan Mulvey. Ryan Mulvey gives it out to the free man. Is that possession of Matthew Kelly?
Yeah.
Matthew Kelly works it back to Luke Byrne.
Hollywood being brave against the wind here. High press, going up, going after the ball, hunting turnovers. Then they're keeping it here. They're waiting for the opportunity. They'll play it around. They'll get wide. They'll have their quarterback in place in the middle of the field. They come back here now. I'd imagine here inside.
Going to Byrne, back to Rory Corrigan. Rory Corrigan just kicks it over to Luke Byrne. Worked back into the middle here with
all the way
Jim
over
Corrigan.
to the far sideline. Like, they're going to probe here. Like, they're not just going to do anything rash.
Kieran Trainer though has a nice skip to himself and he gets it forward to Jim Corrigan. Jim Corrigan goes for the score. Is this the lead score? No, it's wide.
That's the right option. Working it back and forward, got it to a man in a pocket of space. That goes over, we're all singing their praises. Just because it doesn't go over, that's a bit disappointing. They probably do need that. Young man on the ball, he had the guts to go and take the shot. There's a message from the sideline from Hollywood now, is go and break the ball.
It's Joe Jacob with the kick out. Barry Sheen is over the 65. He looks like he's going to go looking for him. Barry Sheen and Sean McGrain underneath that. Barry Sheen got a hand to it, but however it falls into the Hollywood hands. And away goes Rob Houlihan now. Green jersey surrounding him. Rob Houlihan, nice little ball into David Peppard. Here's a chance for a score for David Peppard. His first score of the match.
That's the shot. That's exactly the shot I was talking about a minute ago. He's got it in his right foot. That's what he's capable of. Very, very interesting one there. Matthew Kelly, the smallest man, or potentially one of the smallest men on the field, went and won the break against Barry Sheen, who is the biggest man on the field. Just goes to show he wanted the ball that little bit more. Barry was coming with speed, got his body in, took the dunt, and off they went.
So Joe Jacob now once more with the kick out. Going long looking for Cormac McGrainer and Eugene Dunn underneath that. However, it's a brilliantly batted down by Luke Byrne. And away come Hollywood. Here's Matthew Kelly. Kelly onto the 45.
Rob Houlihan
Finds Rob Houlihan a bit of space in front of him. Houlihan has David Peppard inside. Gives it back to Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly, he's going to take this point. He is off his left boot.
There's that left peg. Hollywood are attacking the kickouts. The clear message going in here from Tom Burke, Garrett Bell and Owen Burke. Like, particularly Owen Burke, I've played against him over the years. He was a strong man in the air. He is really aggressive. Attack that ball and drive it back. That's what Hollywood are doing. There's one area that they were probably lacking a bit in the semi-final and the quarter-final was on their own kick-out, but they've obviously worked on the opposition and their own kick-outs. They've worked on it. They're driving the ball back now, and they're just getting men coming backwards towards the ball and winning the ball.
Joe Jacob looking for Carl Baker this time. Baker just collects it in his midriff. Gets it back to Zach Cullen. Zach Cullen, a wide 2, Cormac McGrainer. McGrainer now, Conor Burns running off his left side. Conor McGrainer still going forward in possession. Hollywood bodies around him, but Conor Burns now, has he a chance to go through a goal? No, just has to check it back.
That's
Can't
the
gain possession.
Yeah, it was a free. Alright, he was thrown on the ground after Conor McGrainer.
So
that was the antidote for Avondale there. They just needed to get hands on the ball and get up the field.
Carl Baker there just catching that well, just into his stomach. And Oisin McGrainer now with a chance.
Conor Burns going to take it, I think. Right footed.
Apologies. He's inside the arc.
I'd say Hollywood are still happy enough now, right? We're on 20 minutes, right? This could be 4-3 potentially, right? I know he's on the outside, but he's going to kick it from the inside, right? So potentially 4-3. I'd say they're happy enough at half time, playing against the wind, like, particularly after seeing the first match.
Conor Byrne, it's going high,
wide,
looks to be going to the right and wide, yep.
I'd say Avondale have 5 or 6 wides there now at this stage, lads. 4 wides, yeah. A couple of wides building up on them there.
20 minutes gone, it's double scores, 4 points to 2. Keith Peppard.
This is where, if you're Avondale, you're saying squeeze up, because this ball is going up in the air. Get and attack it. Now, I assume he'll kick it away from where Barry Sheen is and try to come to this side. But still, the other big men around have to go and attack the ball, drive it back down, do what Hollywood are doing on them.
Jim, it's just laughing down the centre here now. Battle for possession. Barry Sheehan though does get a hand to it, however it spills loose. Kieran Traynor or Luke Byrne got to it. Onto a Shane Kelly.
Good
Shane
fit,
Kelly.
quick hands.
Nice
quick hands.
And away come Hollywood, however, Donegal helping though. Can't get the pick up first time. Oisin McGrainer's in to put pressure on. He gets the ball into his hand. He can't though get out. Good pressure there by Donegal helping. But however, here is Shane Beaver. Shane Beaver gets it up, second time of asking. Beaver, surrounded by Hollywood bodies.
Oh, Mikey Healy.
Mikey Healy read it well. And away come Hollywood now. Can they get a score on this break? Seems to be just calming things down still.
Yeah, Hollywood are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to keep this ball here. They don't care if Avondale get back. They're going to keep it. They're going to go from side to side. They're going to wait for the opening to present itself. Conor Byrne coming out to get on the ball. Remember I said earlier on he was feeling starved, so out he comes.
Here's Luke Byrne. To his left there is Rory Corrigan, and he decides to use him.
Rory will probe and he'll go back across.
Just side to side is the order at the moment.
They'll go to Mikey Healy here at some stage and get across to the far side.
Luke Byrne.
There you go. Mikey, they'll look to go to the far side now.
Mikey in possession. Gets out wide to Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly, he's looking for a ball forward. And he does find a ball forward. That's brilliantly taken there.
Take by Charlie.
And Matthew, is that on the ball now?
Matthew Kelly,
Matthew Kelly,
free,
yep.
Cracking take by Charlie McGrath and a great run by Matthew Kelly. Like I said, keep the ball, wait till the opportunity presents itself. They're very, very good at Hollywood. They're very, very good at it. The question is, it's easier to do that against the wind. The question is, will they be able to do it with the wind instead of just trying to kick from long range?
So it's not Matthew Kelly take this free. It is going to be David Peppard instead.
Longer boo.
Tall man. Scored a point from play earlier on. Rob Houlihan making a move off him, but he's not going to use him. He's just going to go for it.
Hope that hasn't put him off.
David Peppard kicks it. It looks like it's gone to left and right.
I never like it, a player making a run like that when a free taker's going through his process. Like, take his corner of his eye off. You know, it just never like that.
So Joe Jacob once again now with the kick out. Barry Sheed making his way. However, Carl Baker made a run into space, but looks like it was dropping top of David Peppard. No! Brilliant catch
Good
by
run,
Carl
great
Baker.
take.
And Baker gets on with things quickly.
Cracking ball.
Brilliant ball here now, down to Conor Byrne. Conor Byrne with Kieran Traynor putting the pressure. Gets past Kieran Traynor. Conor Byrne heading towards goal. Looks to take a score with the fist.
Yeah.
Puts it over the bar.
Good score. Travel with the win. Like that's old school football. Kick it out. Good run out to the wing. Great take by a good midfielder. Good kick pass up the line. Take on your man. Get it over the bar. It's a throwback there, in fairness.
Just all positive work. Looking forward. Keith Peppard with the kick out. Has the cap on. The sun is not shining there. We can see a bit of a blue sky though over at Echelon Park. Keith Peppard got it
Taking it away from Barry Sheehan. He's miskicked it.
Miskicked it there. Carl Baker got a hand to it now, but the battle for possession on the ground. Barry Sheehan should come in and get this. Does. Under severe pressure though from the Hollywood players. Zach Cullen though in possession now. Zach Cullen going forward. Brings it into the Hollywood half. Zach Cullen, Sean McGraner's made a move to his right. He's going to use McGraner. It's a race between him and Shane Kelly. Just goes ahead of him slightly before Sean McGraner. However, he does gather possession. Sean McGraner just bring it down here, down the sideline. Back to Zach Cullen. Zach Cullen gives into Shane Beaver. Beaver was thinking about the shot, opted not to go for it. And he's just worked across here to Carl Baker. And back now, here is Ushie McGraner. McGraner there, looking to turn on a quick step. Can't get by, though, Donegal Halpin. And here is Carl Baker, assessing his options. Back now to Shane Brown. Brown slightly stiff on the surface. And the pressure there didn't toll. And Avondale still in possession. Now in possession is Mark O'Reilly. Mark O'Reilly back to Carl Baker. Thought about the shot.
Just inside.
Breaks past Matthew Kelly. Now Carl Baker is going to shoot. Is this the equaliser? It's gone wide.
Yep.
Still remains 4 points to 3 to Hollywood.
A lot of bodies out on the arc there for Avondale. No one inside. No one trying to create a little pocket of space. Just kind of ran out of ideas in the end. Hollywood are well set up.
And the wind has really
picked up there.
Picked up there.
Side of the press box there.
And Keith Peppard will be taking the kick out, just making sure the ball is stable on that tee.
Keith likes kicking to his right hand side. Yeah, there we go, to the right hand side, away from Barry Sheehan. That's the right thing to do.
And the ball is in possession now of Avondale. They've won the break from the kick out. Cormac McGraner kicks it forward. However, in front of Sean McGraner was Shane Kelly. He's fouled.
Brave
out for
down on the ball.
Looks like he's in a bit of bother. However, no bother for Mikey Healy. He gets on with it.
Kick in the hand, I'd say.
Donegal Halpin.
Stingy fingers.
Donegal Halpin looking forward. On possession now with Rory Corrigan. On the sideline of the bank side, he just cuts it back to Luca Harney. Harney there gets by Sean McGraner's attempt to challenge.
Back to my point here now, they'll get across here, start probing, they'll wait for the opportunity to present itself.
Luke Byrne back onto Conal Byrne. Conal Byrne assesses options going forward. The wind
that's picking up hugely, just a big gust.
If there was any thought of a shot there, that has gone well to the back of the mind.
The gust came right into his face, yeah.
Rob Houlihan, big tall man Rob Houlihan, has Rory Corrigan. He's got to use him on his left. David Peppard there is in between two Avondale players. He's not going to use him. Just still keeping possession here now. Donegal Halpin.
We do have the hooter, like, so there is 4 minutes left. They're not going to keep it for 4, but it will be interesting when the hooter does come, what happens.
As Hollywood just working it left to right, left to right.
They go far side now at this stage, or inside. Colburn is on, yeah. Good ball.
Good ball in.
Oh, slip from the full back side, taking him on.
Here goes Conal Byrne with the shot. As he got it, he's got it wide.
Wind pushed against him, yeah. No, it was the right option. Pocket of space opened up. The full back slipped. Killer instinct took him on. The score would have been a real remedy for him there now, but just didn't go over.
Joe Jacob with the kick out, looking for Ushie McGraner. Ushie McGraner does get his hands to it and does get possession despite the pressure of Donegal Halpin. And still going forward is Ushie McGraner. He's got Shane Beaver to his right though. He's still going to go forward, not going to use him. Does use him now. Shane Beaver for a goal.
Wide.
Well wide of the target. High and wide.
Ushie McGraner's reaction says it all. Hands on his face, hands up to the sky. Oh, keep it low. That's what you're always told. I know, I'm not exactly known for my goal scoring, but Jesus, the man with 14 on his back should know.
Keith Peppard now with the kick out.
A big opportunity just before half time. 2.5 minutes till half time.
He's going to go down towards the covered stand side. Underneath that, Hollywood do get a hand to it, but Barry Sheehan gets the break.
Yeah, Barry's starting to read it now. He knows staying away from him, so he's just going over where the ball is.
He's
Free.
Free in though, yeah, he was fouled there. It goes by
Barry's turn break winner instead of ball winner.
Eugene Dunn gives it over to Sean McGrainer. McGrainer now looking to get past Jim Corrigan, does so. Still Sean McGrainer going forward, checks it back. And here is
loose hand pass.
Loose hand pass there. And Hollywood
Brown
gains possession. They're trying to get out. Advantage being played.
Solo
Here's
goal
Rory
going to
Corrigan
happen here.
trying to get on with quickly, however.
Ooh, harsh there. He didn't let him go. Like, as there was 3-on-3 inside. There was Hollywood men making a run inside. I was just looking up to see where it was going to go.
Shane Kelly will get us back underway with the free. And it's just worked out wide. In possession there is Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne and Shane Kelly to his left there, just making a move off. He decides to burst past Cormac McGrainer. Does so. McGrainer held him back, so he's on the advantage. Luke Byrne still in possession, looking for Rory Corrigan. Corrigan gets ahead there of Mark O'Reilly to keep possession. New advantage, as is mentioned there, and he looks forward. A brilliant take there by Jim Corrigan. He's handing it forward, looking for the Hollywood man inside. Does get it there, and it's a score for Hollywood.
Good score, yeah. Very nearly worked out for a goal. They took their chance. They were on the advantage, so there's no real risk to going forward with that ball on the hand pass. But well done.
Charlie McGrath with the point, his first point of the match.
Like I say, Hollywood will be very happy going in here at half-time up. Like, after playing against the wind, we've 50 seconds left here. It'll be interesting to see whoever wins this, will they hold the ball and look to get to the hooter.
Joe Jacob, long ball there. Rob Hoolan got a hand to it and Hollywood gained possession. David Pepper now in possession in the Avondale half.
Pepper
boots it forward.
Conal Byrne.
That is Conal Byrne now, who might be through on goal here. Conal Byrne, one Avondale body ahead of him. Checks it back, goes for the shot. Joe Jacob
miskicked it. That needed to go over.
Joe Jacob almost running into trouble there, but calmly gets it out to Dean Gann. Gann now up to Conor Byrne.
Hollywood haven't got the bodies up for a press, so it looks like they're going to sit. Mikey is getting it organised. Mikey's getting his way back. He's pulling the lads back.
Byrne brings it forward. Hand off now to
they look to hold this to the hooter. 10 seconds.
Here's Conor Byrne again. Nice burst of pace from Conor Byrne. Byrne now trying to get past Mikey Healy. Does so, gets past Rory Cardwell. Goes for the shot. It's well wide. And as you said, 3
seconds to the hooter. So we have one more play.
There's the hooter there. Garrett Whelan just blows for half time. Hollywood lead 5 points to 3 here at half time. The Darcy Sands Intermediate Football Championship final.
Hollywood would be delighted. They played against a strong wind. They're 2 points up. They're working the ball really well. They're in it. They look like a team who are used to playing in a county final. Bit nervous here. The Hollywood subs are coming out like they're congratulating their men like they're after winning. Like, you have another 30 minutes to go, lads. Go easy. But Avondale, they'll be happy. Look, they're 2 points down, right, against the wind. The big strong men, they've runners. They'll be able to move the ball if they want it, but they just need to wake up a little bit. They haven't kind of. Hollywood are more like they're sharper and they're keeping the ball better and stuff like that. So Avondale just need to wake up. Like, Avondale also have 7 wides there in that first half, which is not good to get with the wind. Like, you need to be converting. But look, it'll be an interesting second half. Hollywood are set up for it.
And we'll see you back here on the Wicklow GA TV stream in about 10 minutes time for the second half.
Support Wicklow GAA and you could win a hybrid Ford Puma worth 33,000 a year or 25,000 a year cash. Get your tickets from your club.
open from the skies. The big man has it again. Oh, he's lording it today.
He's backing himself. He has the distance. But has he the accuracy? It's over the bar.
Tashi Garuto. Tashi Halitrasta.
They've done it. Nobody.
Our GAA. We all belong here, in this place, at this time. We belong not because of who we are or where we come from. Being here means belonging. Belonging means knowing you're part of a community that has a place for all. Where potential is nurtured, where individuals become teams, who honour the legacy of those who went before and strive to build a legacy of their own. Some of us play, some of us used to play, some of us never played. We all belong. Belonging means having a voice, means being able to say what you think is right. Being listened to. Belonging means respecting each other, means being there for each other, on the pitch, off the pitch. Belonging means rolling our sleeves up and doing what needs to be done. We all belong, whether it's our first day or our 100th year. We all belong here, because this place belongs to us all. Our GAA, where we all belong.
Support Wicklow GAA and you could win a hybrid Ford Puma worth 33,000 a year or 25,000 a year cash. Get your tickets from your club.
Just kick the ball out to the middle of the field. Get your head in the game. Come on. Keepers! Jesus Christ, Alan! Will they catch the ball? That's your square, your responsibility. You called for the ball. Come on and get your head in the game. James, lads, he's lost the hunger altogether, that fella. Christ.
Eugene, listen, look. We're all worried about him. He's not in a good place. He's not himself. He doesn't need you on the sideline shouting at him with abuse. Look, go and have a chat with him and see if he's all right, will you?
Yes, I never thought of that. Hold on. Alan! Alan, come here! Alan, come here.
It's important to remember that underneath the jersey, GAA players are just normal people too. 4 to 4 of us have mental health, and you don't have to be an expert to make a positive difference at your GAA club. Look after yourself and keep an eye out for others. Sometimes all you have to do is listen. Go to realtalks.ie/GAA to learn more.
tá áit ar le when a lig. Wenne tá bio a fannacht ar lá nach teach a riomh Peter. Wenne a hén siar ríist sa ríist eile hig an áit ar asmuid.
Well, lads, what's the crack?
Wenne nach stop a riomh go dagan a pointe nach féidir mu a stoppa.
Very nice. Cheers.
Wenne nach niúltín riomh don obair atá déanamh.
You got it all free?
Wenne chur na rá gach ile tradiisiún agus gach ile scéile chu rá thuganna. Wenne bíomhan linn na léitheanta hagan go deo. Wai hain, wahí hain, uha hain, wain hain. Tá áit ar le wenne lig. Áit ar linne lig í. Cumann Lucas Gael, tá áit dúna lig an.
She'll forget it's her first day. She'll grit her teeth and try her heart out. She'll know that someday she'll master the lift. She'll never forget her first day. She is a camogie player, and she belongs where we all belong. GAA, where we all belong.
Good morning, John.
Morning, Tom. Your taxi waits.
The fact of coming back down here to meet up with the lads and everything and the contact they kept with me is an enormous boost.
There was a need there for us to look after our older members. My own father comes along and he was sick then before Christmas, so he didn't come here, and really I could see a difference in him. I felt that he missed his friends.
The Monday Club and everybody who wants to come along is invited. They're remaking connections that they had 20 years ago when they were all very active club members, and now all of a sudden they sit down and it's like they were never away from one another.
I think it's one of the better things that we've done on our Healthy Club journey because it means so much.
Support Wicklow GAA and you could win a hybrid Ford Puma worth 33,000 a year or 25,000 a year cash. Get your tickets from your club.
You're very welcome back to the Wicklow GAA TV stream here in Echelon Park, Auckland, of the Darcy Sands Intermediate Football Championship final between Avondale and Hollywood. Hollywood currently leading 5 points to 3. They'll be playing with the aid of the breeze. They're back in this half. Gareth Whelan of Kiltegan is the referee. He's just waiting for a ball to be kicked out to him. Both teams were very quick back onto the pitch.
Yeah, I'd say Hollywood wanted to just keep going. They were in flying form. They just wanted to keep going. I'd say Avondale wanted to make it right. Interesting. Avondale brought out McGrainer for the throw-in. Orion, Brown, Oisin and St Barry in, so I'd say it's just purely a case of good in the air and going with the throw until it gets started.
Garth Whelan just checking his clock. Not see Jim Corrigan there for Hollywood. He's going back and the ball is thrown in, and it is Oisin McGrainer who wins it ahead of Luca Harney. Still in possession there, just got a bit of a slap to the face, did he? He was holding his face from Michael Healy.
No, I don't think he did. I think you'll find he'll be okay.
Just feeling the effects of that challenge.
He wasn't even close to his head, I don't think, but like I say, I'm up here.
Gonna look at a replay here. Just while Oisin McGrainer was getting treatment. And it's just more like he just sort of came into him a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe Zach Cullen.
Small little bit of games and shit there.
Zach Cullen to get us back underway with the free. Just inside the Hollywood half. He gives it out to Eugene Dunn. Just short ball. Back to Zach Cullen. Cullen looking forward. Eugene Dunn just picking up a pocket of space, but he's not going to use him. He's going to go for, that is on the ball, is Dean Gann. Dean Gann bringing it into the Hollywood half. Dean Gann still going forward. Pass off to Conor Byrne. Conor Byrne back to Carl Baker. You can see here Shane Brown making a run into space, but Carl Baker just turned into a couple of challenges there, but he hands it off to Oisin McGrainer. McGrainer now past the 45. McGrainer still going forward. Oisin McGrainer is going to go for the shot. Going for the cross. He got it. It's just tailing to the right and wide.
He tried to kick it through the wind. In fairness, it's a tough wind to kick into. Avondale probably try to do the same as what Hollywood did. Keep the ball, let the opportunities present themselves, try to carve something open. They had no one inside there, interestingly.
Keith Pepper now will get us back underway with this kick out. With the wind that is back here, they were sort of gone very central towards the covered stand. They were hanging up in the air. Puts his boot through it. It's going to reach the midfield. Barry Sheehan though read it well.
Presented it to Barry Sheehan. No, you put your hand up, Barry. You can't hand pass. He got away in the first half. Yeah, can't hand pass that. That was unfortunate because they were away there as well.
He just works across to Eugene Dunn. Dunn looking at his option going forward. Just checks it back to Carl Baker. Carl Baker. He's a tough man to stop when he gets running, and Carl Baker has started running. Luca Harney trying to put him under pressure. Carl Baker still going forward, takes it past the arc. Pass it in to Sean McGrainer. McGrainer out wide there, Shane Kelly in his way, but Sean McGrainer going through him. Still Sean McGrainer going forward. Chance of a goal. Brilliant block there on the ground by
Mikey Healy. Yeah, did very well, yeah. Sean McGrainer, bigger man, took on the smaller man there out there with Kieran Traynor, got through him. Mikey Healy knew he probably wasn't physically big enough, but made himself a speed bump, got his hands down, got on his toe. Great block.
Rob Houlihan's going forward here, took it past a few players. That ball's a little bit ahead. Barry Sheehan read it well, and Avondale return. Eugene Dunn now in possession, hands it in to Dean Gann. Dean Gann working across, back to Zach Cullen.
Avondale very little inside again. Sean McGrainer is just standing there, he's not making any movement.
Conor Byrne now in possession. A couple of Hollywood bodies ahead of him. Sees the space there for Shane Beaver to run into. Shane Beaver solos. Shane Beaver still in possession. Just has to check it back.
No one inside to help him there.
On with Zach Cullen. Carl Baker there's moving space. However, decides not to go for the long ball. Gives it short to Barry Sheehan. Barry Sheehan forward now to Cormac McGrainer. David Pepper though is following him. It's about Cormac McGrainer though.
Good hand.
His head down with good hand there from David Peppers. Avondale though still in possession. And here is Sean McGrainer. Shot to a goal! Oh, crossbar! From Sean McGrainer. Eugene Dunn gets possession. Gets it second time of action. Back with Sean McGrainer. Chance of a point.
Why is it short?
It's not. It's going to go short. In fact, it goes nowhere near the end line, I think. Keith Pepper is running out for it. They get to 45-2. Avondale, my God, what a chance.
What a period of play. Looked a bit like Conor Byrne through it. Doesn't matter. Got up. A cracker of a shot off the crossbar. In fairness to Sean McGrainer. The shot then came back out a bit further and Keith Pepper came out and flapped that a little bit. He kind of came and he didn't. He came and he didn't. But was lucky there. Lucky that could have easily been a goal.
Joe Jacobs coming up for the 45. He's meant to say his practices before the match started. However, here's the chance now for Shane Brown, and it's going to curl.
Drop and charge.
Conor Byrne. Goal for Avondale!
Yeah, well worked. That was a pre-work move, I would imagine, the way Shane Brown dropped out here to the 45. Joe Jacobs strolled up. Well, he didn't. He sprinted up, then he strolled, chipped it up to him. Now, stroke a look, or a good catch in the air inside. Conor Byrne isolated himself, caught the ball, into the legs of the goalie. Game on now.
So Avondale lead here by a point, 1-3 to 5 points. Keith Peppert with the kick out. Goes long, looking for Jim Corrigan's underneath this. But so it's going to go to Shane Brown though. He read it well. Shane Brown works it back over to Eugene Dunn. Eugene Dunn looking forward. Now Sean McGrainer is going to go into his pocket of space. Looked a little bit short, but Carl Baker now takes the hand pass off him. And Avondale now holding possession here in between the 45 and 65 in the Hollywood half.
All the talk about Hollywood looking to come out and continue as they did. They'll be happy with being 2 points up after being against the wind in the first half. That's all gone up in smoke now.
Barry Sheehan with the ball. Conor Byrne's made a move towards him. Gives it off to Conor Byrne. Byrne now with Ryan Mulvey there, shadowed him. Conor Byrne, those brilliant feet though. Gets past Mulvey. Still going forward, Conor Byrne. Now soccer style. Kicks it ahead of him. Kieran Traynor and Luke Byrne looking back to him, but Conor Byrne gets the pick up. Nice body check there from Luke Byrne, but Conor Byrne still going forward. Looks for a fisted over the bar. Does it? Is it in the back? No, it's
wide.
Sliding chance there for Oisin McGrainer.
Jeez, great stuff again by Conor Byrne. He took it at the 45, made his way in, ambled along, his hands down on his knees now, fisted across. You wonder would McGrainer in better diving in to try and box it, but again it's a hard one. If he pulls on that, it goes in the net. Just very, very unlucky. Could have been a second goal there.
They had a few goal chances in the first half. Now they've taken 1 out of 2 in this half. Keith Pepper with the kick out. Luke Burns made a move towards him, but he's going to go long. Going to drop it on top of Jim Corrigan. I think that's also Luca Harney underneath it. Hand there from Barry Sheehan, but it is Jim Corrigan who gets to it.
Go long straight away, direct ball.
Long ball there. Oh, it's
full back fell over. Goal chance.
Charlie McGrath is in the box. Good tackling there from Avondale. But
he's given a free. If he's given a free there, that's a penalty.
Let's have a look where the arm's going to go here from Gareth Wheely.
He's going to go to his own. If he's given a free here, that's a penalty. If he's saying arm pull back, if he's given a free, that's a penalty, lads. That was on the penalty spot.
He's given a free in.
We're getting a look at the replay here now.
Where did the foul come in? I can't see a foul outside the box. Yeah.
That's in the penalty. That's in the box, lads. That should be a penalty to my eyes.
But Hollywood with a chance to equalise nonetheless.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All the same, Hollywood are not complaining. It's the only thing.
Over the bar from Matthew Kelly. 1-3-2, 6 points. Level here. 6 minutes gone in this second half.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I'd like to see the replay again if we can, but it looked a penalty to me, or it looked like it was inside to me. We're getting it up here again.
Joe Jacob with the kick out, looking for Oisin McGrainer. Also underneath there is Cormac McGrainer. Oisin McGrainer with a brilliant leap to catch that. Takes his mark. Just hung up in the air there to catch that. Oisin McGrainer now back in possession, slips out of his hands, but he still has possession. Going past a few Hollywood bodies, still going forward. Hollywood body there on his back. That's it. And he gets it forward too. Cormac McGrainer now was ahead of Luke Byrne. Cormac going forward, seems to be tripped by Luke Byrne, and it's a free in for Avondale. This second half has had a lot of pace about it. It's been a brilliant start.
It's taken off a bit now. That's great tape by Oisin McGrainer. Great run by him. Took a heavy shot off Mikey Healy. Very well done. Passed it on to his brother into Cormac. Cormac went down a small bit easy, but he's dead right. Stepped across his man, went down, got the free. Joe Jacobs coming up to kick it. They're obviously wanting him to kick it off the ground and cut it through the wind, keep it low.
He was practicing these before in the warm up. I noticed that it was in fact Brian Burke who was in the goal for the shots. He was just out kicking the ball as much as he could against the wind. Joe Jacob, a chance for his first score of the match.
Sparked into life a little bit now. It was a slow burner in the first half. It sparked into life here.
Going through his steps. Little Jacob, like Dan Digger. Joe Jacob, it's going to float. Could be. That's over the bar from Joe Jacob.
Yeah, over.
Looked like it was about to just go wide, but in fairness, from the angle.
I'd be expecting Hollywood now to bring in their usual subs. We're coming up to the 10-minute mark of the second half, 8 minutes gone. And you would have usually expected to see PJ O'Keefe or Ben O'Keefe or both at this point. And as I look down the line, the two of them are warming up. So I expect definitely PJ, I would say, is going to come in the next couple of minutes here. It's their usual go-to sub.
Keith Pepper goes long, looking for Matthew Kelly. However, it's not in his possession. It's in Conor Byrne's possession. He worked it back to
Dean Gann.
David Pepper putting him under pressure, leading the press. Dean Gann now does well, gets it to Colin Baker. Baker going forward, just eats up the ground with every step he takes. Back to Zach Cullen. Zach Cullen gets it over to Conor Byrne. Sorry, here's Zach Cullen now making the run. Zach Cullen in possession. Luke Byrne just ahead of him.
Gives it to the one-on-one.
Shane Beaver now ahead of Kieran Traynor. Back to Sean McGrainer, who hit the crossbar earlier on for a goal chance. Sorry, 3 goal chances there that Avondale had this half. One of them taken. And they just work it back here to Eugene Dunn. Back to Barry Sheehan. Barry Sheehan, man just made a move there inside. Not going to use him. Colin Baker knows what'll happen. He makes a brilliant run past Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly still not going to give it off. Does now. And Avondale just holding possession here, wide in the Hollywood half. Barry Sheen. Worked over now to Oisin McGrainer.
Hollywood are well set up. They're just looking to frustrate Avondale, and Avondale are not breaking a line here as of yet. They break a line now, they will have pockets of space inside or get a ball inside.
Oisin McGrainer, Duncan Hoppins follow him all the way out. Eugene Dunn now with the ball. Worked across to Shane Brown, ahead of David Peppert. Shane Brown back to Eugene Dunn. Eugene Dunn hands it off now to Carl Baker. Back to goal. Takes a big turn.
Hollywood are essentially man on man here, so if someone misses a tackle, there's an opening.
Carl Baker just works it back to Shane Brown. Shane Brown, long ball now, looking for Sean McGrainer. He's not going to get there, however the break is. The ball is up for grabs.
The benefit of going man to man when you win the ball.
And Kieran Trainer though got on with it quickly with the tap and go, and he's run into a bit of a space. He's found a bit of space now to bring it forward into the midfield now. Couple of options to go forward. He's just going to hold possession for the moment. Hands it off to David Peppert. Shane Beaver backtracking him. David Peppert in possession.
PJ O'Keefe about to come in here for Hollywood as I thought.
And now Hollywood still have it down on the covered stand side. And it's worked in the middle. Mikey Healy made the run forward. Healy, the conductor, gets it now. Dropping ball, looking for Charlie McGrath to run after Simon Cullen though, just shields him from getting the ball.
Uncharacteristic mistake there from Mikey. That should have came this side. Matthew Kelly was free. Here comes PJ O'Keefe. Be interested to see who comes out. I'd say it will probably be Charlie McGrath, will it? That's usually the set sub.
Charlie McGrath.
Yeah, there we go. Charlie McGrath. PJ now try to act as the link. He'll probably go to 11 and try and play as the link between back and forward. He got a lot of ball out in front.
Charlie McGrath scored a point at the end of the first half.
He did well in the first half. He'd be sorry to be coming off.
Joe Jacobs kick out doesn't go for its intended target, and Eugene Dunn kicks it out for a sideline here now for Hollywood. Mikey Healy goes long, looking forward, and PJ O'Keefe does get it. No,
first touch. That's a free. That's the edge of the arc too, I would say.
Carl Phelan and Eugene Dunn around him. Free now for.
Here comes Matthew Kelly now.
Hollywood. Matthew Kelly. Will he take it left or right? Body language suggests he'll take it right.
He's brought it in. It was inside the arc, and there's a bit of lip from Eugene Dunn, and he's brought it into the 14. Now Eugene's going to get himself booked, is he?
Was Eugene booked in the first half? No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He's going to get himself booked, and I see Paddy Gagan is about to come on here as well. Black card for Eugene. Black card. Giving lip to the referee. That's a bad mistake from such an experienced man. Eugene should know better. He's been around the block. He's won his championships. You can see him. He's grimacing to himself. He knows he's made a mistake there. Kicking himself coming off here.
I wonder now, was number 21, Paddy Gagan, meant to come on for Eugene Dunn?
Paddy's midfielder forward. I'd say he'll come on probably half forward.
Here's Matthew Kelly. The chance to level the game. Matthew Kelly takes
score.
his chance.
If I was to guess, it'd be Mark O'Reilly. Last couple of games, Paddy's come in for Mark O'Reilly in around this time as well.
Not seeing anyone. Yeah, it's
Cormac McGrainer this time.
So that is the match level at 7 points to 1-4. Matthew Kelly with another free. Joe Jacob with the kick out against the wind. His last one went a bit low, ended up on a sideline ball for Hollywood, and that's what led to Eugene Dunn ultimately getting a black card. This one though is going to hang up in the air. Oisin McGrainer's underneath it. However, it goes past him, and Donegal Halpin's the man to collect. He just hands it off to Rob Houlihan. Mikey Healy.
Crucial 10 minutes now for Hollywood to keep the ball, keep working their scoring opportunities. With the man over, they just need to keep the ball here.
It's a good tackle there by Barry Sheen, and Colin Baker got his boot in there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a free to Hollywood.
Brave by Rob Houlihan. He knew he could get a sore one there in the fingers, but he still had to go down on it.
Mikey Healy will take this.
There's a breach of the three man. There's a breach of the three man here for Hollywood. If it's recognised, Mikey Healy has just recognised and casually stepped back in as if nothing's happening. I'll give him that. He didn't make it look like it.
Didn't make it look obvious. Just kept it calm. Luke Byrne here now under pressure. Free though out for over carrying for Avondale. They have a chance to break out. Here goes Zach Cullen. However, he's going to be.
No, he's going to be brought back. He was from the wrong spot. He was 10 yards ahead of where it was. He knew it himself, kind of. He was chancing it, but you get away with them sometimes.
Dean Gann back now to Paddy Gagan. Gagan over to Carl Baker. Baker looking forward. Baker there trying to break the challenge of PJ O'Keefe. He held him up nicely, but Baker still in possession. Bushy McGraner's making a run off his right. Baker though is going to go along looking for Conor Byrne. It's a brilliant challenge though in there by Hollywood. And they come forward now. Here is PJ O'Keefe. David Peppard in possession. Matthew Kelly's available out wide. It's a good tackle there by Shane Brown. And it's still play goes on. Referee had his arm down stretched, and it's an advantage now. Looks like no, it's not even. Barry Sheehan on now to Sean McGraner. Sean McGraner challenging there for Mikey Healy, doing well there just to hold his run. However, no, Sean McGraner still going forward. Conor Byrne, bit of space in front of him. However, it is a Rob Hoolan got back there nicely. Conor Byrne there jumping forward. Doesn't get a free.
Another good turnover, yeah. Good referee in there, he let it go both ways. Yeah, well done, Hollywood.
The crowd now
you feel for Conor Byrne there. If the ball had been just in front of him on that last hand pass, he was away.
Like to just give a shout out to everyone here who's joined us to watch this match. Whether you're in Ireland, the United Kingdom, United States, Spain, Australia, United Arab Emirates, Canada, Switzerland and the Netherlands, we hope you're enjoying this Darcy Sands Intermediate Football Championship final as Hollywood now with Luke Byrne bringing it into the Avondale half. Here is David Peppard. Peppard's going to go for a shot, a good block in there by Barry Sheehan, but it's Conor Byrne trying to get out there. Cal Phelan did brilliantly there.
Did very well because there's a man underneath. If that had just been tapped down even, that could have been a goal chance. Very well done by Cal Phelan there.
Away comes Zach Cullen. Press there forward from Hollywood. Conor Byrne now in possession. Come deep though to collect the ball. Cathal Baker back out to Zach Cullen. Zach Cullen assesses himself forward. Sees Baker running to a little pocket of space.
Good hit.
Good hit there from Donegal Halpin. Cathal Baker still going forward.
Great turnover by Halpin in the end.
Halpin though can't get this.
He's touched it on the ground. Yeah.
And it's a free in for touching it on the ground for Avondale. And in fact, I suppose no one really heard the whistle there, so it would be unfair to move it up. Bushy McGraner now with the free.
Great hit by two men. Good turnover by Halpin. Then with all the hit and the your blood being up, he just touched it on the ground. He's too eager to get it up and away.
McGraner just looking at his options. No one's making any obvious runs here. No one's just Sean now inside there. But he plays it across there. Conor Byrne did very well to win off the challenge of Matthew Kelly and Zach Cullen now.
Zach Cullen putting a hand in the air. Calm down, lads. Let's keep the ball here for a minute.
They've about 6 minutes until Eugene Duncan come back in the pitch. Bushy McGraner now, pocket of space. Closing down is Luke Byrne. Bushy McGraner still going forward. Byrne's all on his back. Good tackle from Byrne. Bushy McGraner still has possession. It's going to be a free in though. He's on the advantage from the challenge of Luke Byrne.
Very hard for Luke Byrne not to give away a free there when a big man like that is driving at you. Well done by Zach. Put his hand up, got a hand, stepped in. Oisin went and made a run. This will put them on up.
Conor Byrne missed a free from in the first half just inside the arc. This is a much more favourable position, but with that wind you never know. We've seen a few shots go wide of the left post from angles like this, possibly a bit further out today. Conor Byrne to put Avondale back in front. Conor Byrne, has he got it? He has got it.
Barely, yeah.
It's one of those things, if you try to work a little bit too short, it might just go to the left post. If you put your boot through it, it could go anywhere. As you mentioned, it could just drop short and hang up after hanging up in the air. So it's 1-5 to 7 points to Avondale.
Conor Byrne is on 1-3 for the day. He's only 1-3 in fairness, so 1-2 from play. He's playing very well there. He's using his pace.
Fairly foul there from Shane Beaver. Free out to Hollywood in the gamble period. That's
you can't
not really a touch. That was a bouncing goal.
Yeah.
So, players not entirely used to that rule just yet. Overall, in possession is Shane Kelly. Kelly now going forward. Wall of green in front of him. He just gives it up, hands it off to Mikey Healy, the conductor. He works it out wide, and the ball is Luke Byrne. No, it's not Luke Byrne. Apologies, that's Corey Corrigan.
Three up again. There's three up again. Avondale have breached it. Jason Smith has recognised it, has he?
No, they're still playing on here. In possession was Mark O'Reilly.
I thought he was going on the thing. Yeah, it was. There was a three up breach there by Avondale. It should have been a free for Hollywood.
And Avondale get on with it there.
I'm being told it's the linesman on the far side of the fourth official. So it's Liam Keenan and he missed it.
Going forward to Shane Brown. Shane Brown gives it back to Conor Byrne. Conor Byrne now jinks inside, trying to get past Rory Corrigan. Corrigan just shadowing, picking up.
Donald McGraner getting ready to come in here for Avondale.
So another McGraner to worry about for Hollywood with Dean Gann in possession. Just gives it back to Carl Phelan. They're just eating up those minutes. Here is Carl Baker.
2 minutes left on the black card, I'm told.
Carl Baker just kept possession there and get it off to Zach Cullen now. Baker now gets into a bit of space. Carl Baker can run down the sideline, checks back, gives it over to Zach Cullen. Barry Sheehan is in a bit of space. Sheehan back to Cullen.
Zach Cullen is coming into this game. He's putting his foot on the ball. He's just, give me the ball, I'll mind it. Give it back to me and I'll mind it again. He's doing well there now in the last 5-10 minutes, particularly since the black card.
Dean Gann still going forward. Good pressure there from Ryan Mulvey. Dean Gann still in possession though. Gives it over to Zach Cullen. Back to Sheehan. Sheehan, Carl Phelan's about to make a move off him. It's going to be come back for a free though. I think that was for a foul on Dean Gann.
I think so, a little pull back, yeah.
And it's gone on with quickly though. Barry Sheehan now under immediate pressure, trying to get rid of the ball. And surely
touched that on the ground, surely.
It's going to be a free now to
the pass didn't help him. It put him under immense pressure straight away.
And they go on things quickly. PJ O'Keefe does get to that ball out in the 45. Checks it back. Gives it into David Peppard. Pepper now is going to go for the 2-pointer.
Yeah.
David Peppard. Has he got the legs? David Peppard is going to drop and it's gone wide. Mikey
Healy was making sure that the goalkeeper knew someone was coming anyway.
And here comes Donald McGrainer for Avondale. Who's he coming off for?
Shane Beaver, it looks like.
Number 10.
Mark O'Reilly,
Mark O'Reilly.
Shane Beaver's gone out to the wing.
So 49 minutes on the clock. It's Avondale who lead 1-5 to 7 points. Joe Jacob with the kick out. Looking at his options as well.
10 minutes to go. It hasn't been the best quality football, but it's just been a physical battle. It's been a tight, tense final. Like it's just everyone is really, really trying their best to win every ball.
Shane McGrainer seemed to push that ahead of Jim Corrigan. Barry Sheehan got it forward. Boot forward from Conor Byrne. Now for Sean McGrainer to get there first. Seems to be a leg chip from Shane Kelly. No, he got to the ball. Shane Kelly.
Sean tried to throw his body in front and win a free, but he just wasn't there early enough.
PJ Kelly now gets it forward here for Matthew Kelly. Matthew Kelly goes inside the arc. Mikey Healy making a run to his right. Matthew Kelly still go forward.
Goal.
David Pepper, chance for a goal. Joe Jacobs saves. Pepper though looks to fist it over. Does.
Yeah. Good reaction after the goal was on. Good reaction. You'd wonder was the ball inside to Mikey Healy there off Matthew Kelly, but he did well. David Pepper popped it over. That was good to come away with something there. Would have been a disaster to go down there, to get the turnover, go down and knock him away with something.
We're 50 minutes gone here. Eugene
Looks like Eugene Dunn's coming back in.
So Avondale up to full complement here now in a moment. I'm guessing after the next play.
They're saying 10 seconds left on it here.
Joe Jacob with the kick out. Match level here in Echelon Park. Oshie McGrainer.
It's a fight for possession. Both men have hands on the ball. Yeah, it's going to be a throw up. Oshie McGrainer and it looks like Rob Hoolan on the bottom of the pile. Yeah. Two big men. Yeah.
Here comes Eugene Dunn. He's back on the pitch. Both teams 15 on 15 again.
That's the right call there. There's 4 sets of hands, 4 hands on that ball in fairness.
Gareth Whelan throws it up. Houlihan got in front of Oshie McGrainer and PJ O'Keefe gets the break. He's under pressure there from Carl Baker on the advantage. Now here is Conal Byrne. Conal Byrne onto the 45.
Will he have a shot?
He takes it inside the arc. Thought about it. Yeah, you're right. And gets it. Just checks it back to PJ O'Keefe. PJ O'Keefe.
The far side.
Lovely boot across here is Jim Corrigan. Corrigan now out wide. And Hollywood going down possession.
Luca Harney.
Here.
Jim Corrigan. Good take.
Carl Phelan almost rugby style rips it out of him, but Carl Phelan just gets rid of it.
Away, yeah.
And Mikey Healy should collect here for Hollywood. Going for the 2-pointer, Mikey Healy.
That's going to drop.
it in. Was that off the crossbar?
No, it was off the keeper's hands, fist, yeah. That was crazy circumstance there. Jim Corrigan was still in there from the last one. He went in and he challenged Joe Jacob. Joe Jacob did well, got out. He got 2 fists to it, but that was good tackle from Carl Phelan. Bit of lack of composure, just drove it away anywhere. Ball came dropped in under the crossbar and the keeper got put into the net. In fairness, Jim Corrigan, he was going for the ball, so there's nothing in it. The keeper knew he was there.
Just a Gaelic football moment, really.
That's it.
Incident. There'll be a 45 here for Hollywood, a chance to go back ahead. Luke Byrne looks like he's going to be the man to take it. But while Joe Jacob though is receiving a bit of treatment, and while he's receiving a bit of treatment, I'd like to remind you have a chance to win a Ford Puma up to the value. That's worth a value of 33,000 plus lots of cash prizes. You can get your tickets on the Wicklow GAA website. You can also now purchase the 2026 season passes on the Wicklow GAA website.
Terms and conditions apply. Commission to Dan Kennedy.
In fact, I'll give you my revenue later on. In fact, I'll start taking relative payments for things to say on the stream. How's that sound?
Rework move here for Hollywood to go short.
Luke Byrne works it up to Rory Corrigan. Now Matthew Kelly, was he going to shoot? No, he is now. No, he checks his side.
Colin Byrne turned into trouble.
Apologies. It's worked inside. David Pepper at Sakasagas kicks it over to PJ O'Keefe. PJ O'Keefe gets past Kyle Baker. PJ O'Keefe, here he is for the lead score.
Over the bar. PJ's always good for a score. Always good for a score. They'll look for Oisin McGrainer surely on this kick out again. Himself or Barry Sheehan.
Joe Jacob once more.
5 left. Point up. Tight game. Could all be all they need.
Joe Jacob looking for Eugene Dunn and Podrick Gagan. Podrick Gagan got his hands up, brilliant hands. He's trying to break out of a few challenges there. Simon Cullen now possession, going forward. Shorty's held back by Ron Mulvey on the advantage. Eugene Dunn, going to be a free here to Avondale. And Eugene Dunn gets on things quickly onto Zach Cullen's hand, or Shane Brown's hand. Now to Zach Cullen.
The intensity and pressure is ratcheted up a bit now. 5 minutes to go. Everyone knows that there's a hooter here.
Dean Gann gets it up forward to Carl Baker, trying to get past Luca Harney. Does so. Carl Baker, now Dean Gann. Dean Gann has a runner off to his right, doesn't use him, trying to go forward. Is fouled. The advantage being played. And they get on with things here now. Oisin McGrainer passes it back off to Dean Gann. Luke Byrne there is just tracking Dean Gann and he gets a hand to it, but
the advantage is on. Sorry, looking at the clock on the scoreboard, it's 7 minutes left. Sorry, I thought it was 5 minutes here. The clock in front of us wasn't stopped. Still plenty of time for lots to happen here. This is an important kick for Oisin McGrainer. He has the distance. He'll have the wind is against him. He'll have to try to get it through it. It's probably blowing right into his face where he is, but
there's a switch on there to Podrick Gagan if he wants to use it, but no, Podrick's actually moving inside now. And Oisin McGrainer.
Oh,
kicks
short.
It's going to drop short down. Oh. McGrainer. Podrick Gagan for the chance. What a block. There's a nice chance. And Keith Pepper gets a hand to it. Surely he's being fouled. He is, says the referee.
Body's on the line stuff there by Hollywood. Knocked on there by, it looked like Donald McGrainer. Pulled on by Paddy, saved, down on the feet, picked up by the goalkeeper inside the 6-yard box, which he's entitled to do.
Mikey Healy now in possession.
There's a free. Well done. Well done there to Mikey Healy. One is free.
They've had some amount of goal chances in this second half. Avondale have only able to manage 1 goal so far.
Body on the line stuff for Hollywood. They really are throwing their bodies in front of it.
Rory Corrigan now going forward. Just gives it back. Here's Kieran Traynor. Kieran Traynor back over to Rob Houlihan. Houlihan spots the man free there. That's Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly looks forward, finds a man, Luca Harney.
Hollywood will be trying to bring the heart rate back down, try find their passes, try keep the ball like they did in the first half when there was no pressure on. It's hard to do now when there's 6 minutes left in the county final and trying to keep the heart rate down.
And there's a shot coming in from Rory Corrigan, and that's just gone to the right and wide.
It's the exact example. He had 2 hand passes on there, didn't give them. First half, them hand passes were gone, or he's turning back. Very hard to do it, like I say, when the pressure is on in the heat of battle there in the last 5 of the county final.
Joe Jacob now with the kick out. Possession vital here, you would feel, for Avondale. 5 minutes left to go until the hooter. Joe Jacob against that wins, looking for Barry Sheen. Barry Sheen's on it, gets a hand to it, the ball spills loose, and Oisin McGrainer is the man to collect the loose ball. Oisin McGrainer, Barry Sheen's in a spot of trouble. Oisin McGrainer though is still going forward.
The sideline looks like a calf or something has gone there.
He gets it forward now to Conor Byrne. Kieran Traynor just ahead of him, but Conor Byrne now is going to run at Kieran Traynor. Conor Byrne now going forward, shortly struck down by Mikey Healy.
Yeah, just outside, is it? Conor Byrne's looking for the penalty. It's hard to see. We'll have to go for the replay again to see if it was inside. Gut instinct was that was outside.
It's free nonetheless though for Avondale, a chance to level things up again. Having a look at our own replay here. Lovely feed from Conor Byrne.
Yeah, it's outside, yeah.
Standing over this. Not exactly.
Barry Sheen mightn't be gone. Maybe it's just cramp, but he looked straight to the sideline. It's a yellow card for Mikey Healy, and look, he was in on goal, wasn't he?
I feel there might, there is number 22 there who's
Callum Percy.
Off Callum Percy for Avondale.
Callum will go into the forward somewhere, you'd imagine, and they get someone out to midfield.
Barry Sheen is standing on his 2 legs right now, but yeah, I think maybe give it a moment here. As Oisin McGrainer put that over.
Alan Costello's cancelling it now. Alan Costello's cancelling it. Yeah, he's come back. He's cancelling it. Yeah.
So Barry Sheehan continuing on here. We've only got 4.5 minutes left to go. Or 3.5 minutes to go, rather. Oh no, now they're going to make the sub.
Now they are going ahead.
But maybe in the next play. Yep, it's coming on now. Off comes Barry Sheehan. He's at it.
Yeah.
He's been a good sort of. Oh, what's the word? I can't think of it.
There's been a stalwart. He's put shift in there as well. Like I say, Barry is 40 plus. He's after putting 55 minutes in a county final again for Avondale. How many times you can say that over the years? Fairness to him, he's absolutely barely getting off the field here. He's struggling big time. What a servant. You see, he doesn't want to come off. His head wants to go, but his body has just stopped on him.
Keith Pepper to take the kick out. He goes long looking for David Pepper. Don't need that. Those Dean Gann though. It spills loose on the ball now is Rob Houlihan. He gets it forward to Luke Byrne. Luke Byrne gets past the challenge of Carl Baker. Still going forward, Luke Byrne. Dropped the ball. Vital time. Dean Gann gets the break. Dean Gann's dragged down there, surely. And it's a free out for Avondale. Oisin McGrainer taking a free in his own half.
Looks like Oisin has come to midfield.
He'll be the...
Yeah, Oisin's come to midfield and it looks like Callum Percy's gone inside.
Away. Here come Avondale now. Eugene Dunn in possession. PJ keep putting him under pressure straight away. Carl Baker now should get to this. Does. Ahead of Luca Harney. Carl Baker just checking back. Looking for that's a bad ball. It looks like a Simon Cullen. And Hollywood now in possession. Here is Conal Byrne. Conal Byrne with Carl Phelan just shadowing him. Carl Phelan gets his hand to it. Hand over the shoulder. No advantage there being played by the ref. Pucks back to PJ O'Keefe. PJ O'Keefe cuts inside past Oisin McGrainer. Gives it over to Matthew. Ryan Mulvey. But now it's on to Matthew Kelly. Kelly over to Ryan Mulvey for the lead score. Ryan Mulvey.
Wide, is it?
It's over the bar, according to the umpires.
Umpires giving it. It looked like they overplayed that for a long time. 2.5 minutes to go here. Is that going to be the vital score? Is that going to be the winner for Hollywood? It's hard to know here. Hollywood are going to have to push up, try to keep the ball up here, but my God, we have a tight last few minutes here.
Joe Jacob with the kick out once more. Hollywood lead 10 points to 1-6. Possession vital for Hollywood. You don't get the hand
break out. Eugene Dunn's looking for a free. He knows his heart and soul is not, but he's looking for it.
And it's in now to Conal Byrne. This to put them 2 points up. Conal Byrne.
It's over the bar.
It's over the bar.
No, the post. Rob Houlihan's there. Oh,
Joe Jacob brilliantly gets ahead there to the ball.
Joe Jacob was brave. Came knees up. 2 men are hurt.
So we're having another stoppage.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a free out to Avondale. He was coming. He wasn't going to stop. In fairness to him, got the 2 knees up to protect himself. Won the ball. Rob Houlihan was brave to go for it.
Just looking at the replay there, it seems to just be his knees into his stomach almost.
Yeah, no, he had to protect himself. Like there's nothing in that. Like
yeah,
two men going for the ball. I'm not sure this suits Avondale. Well, I know the clock has stopped, but Avondale have a long way to go. It lets Hollywood get set. They can't, you know what I mean? Although there is a Hollywood man down getting cramps looked after. He want to get up and get back and get into his defensive shape here now as soon as he can. But
Joe Jacob has been in the wars. Remember that earlier on?
Yeah, he has. In fairness, Rob Houlihan has been all over the field as well, so he's feeling it too. It's tense here. The Hollywood crowd in front of us on the bank. It's tense.
A lot of applauding and cheering up for our players here
Ben
now.
O'Keefe looks to be coming in here for Hollywood as well. He's togged off, stripped off, ready to go. Are they going to get him in?
Done. Not just yet, you'll imagine. So Joe Jacob is back on his feet now, and Avondale will get us back underway. Zach Cullen
going to take it, yeah. Calm heads that's needed now. It's calm heads.
Charlie Chami there for Hollywood, who's togged off. Zach Cullen.
Trying to look to see where this can go. Like they're trying to get, like Hollywood are trying to stop them getting the short. Have Ryan Mulvey blocking the short, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Can they get a short, or will they go over his head and try to get away long?
Imagine go along and just hang up in the air. But Charlie Chami, I think, is going to come on now, from the look of it.
Yeah.
Charlie Chami about to be introduced.
No, they're getting away short to Eugene Dunn. Eugene got turned over. A clean turnover. There's a goal on here. Will he take his point or will he go for it?
Conal Byrne. Simon Cullen says,
yes, it's all. What a goal! What a goal!
Conal Byrne.
Joe Jacob is down again.
What's going on? It seems to be a free here at Avondale.
substitution
For a foul.
for the Hollywood team. Number 19, Charlie Chamley,
No.
replaces number 15, Jim Corrigan.
So it still remains 10 points to 1-6.
Charlie Chamley's come on for Jim Corrigan. The ball's come out to where the turnover happened. The goal has been overruled. It's no goal. It's been overruled. Garrett Whelan has ruled a foul on Eugene Dunn there on the turnover. Look, I don't like to say the referee's making a difference, but I didn't think that was a foul.
Oisin McGrainer now going forward. Still Oisin McGrainer. On now to the 21. Oisin McGrainer. Drag back Shirley. Oisin McGrainer kicks over his head. Conor Burr or Jay Beaver for the equaliser.
Yeah, fists it over with the equaliser. Oh, I don't know, lads.
This is
the hooter hasn't gone. We're on 13 minutes and 33 seconds, and I didn't hear the hooter.
Was it maybe because Charlie Chamley was coming on that was held up?
There's the hooter now at 3.
CCC will fix the replay.
So
lads,
that's it, level.
There's confusion everywhere. The hooter didn't go until 30 minutes and 38 seconds. The Hollywood line are going bananas because they were celebrating a goal that looked a clean, good goal from here, and now there's a bit of a scuffle here in the middle of the field erupting. Like this is just bananas, lads. To me, that should have been a goal to Hollywood, and Hollywood are going bananas. They are very unhappy. There's a bit of a scuffle going on here. They're going they're all at they're around the referee as well. They're asking the question. They're around the linesman. They're asking the question. Like, I don't know, did the whistle go and we didn't hear it because the cheering for the goal, or what happened? So it didn't seem like the whistle went.
Yeah, like, is this possibly an...
Dave's chimed in now asking everyone to leave the field. Like, that's gonna...
Yeah, I don't think anyone's leaving the field too quick. This is a very strange end. It was a good tense affair between these two sides.
Straw game now anyway. Straw game regardless.
And this makes... I suppose almost just sets up a replay.
It's just a standoff in the middle of the field here now, and it's just a bizarre end to a county final. Like, I don't know, can we get a replay of that last free or what? But to see did the referee put the whistle to his mouth?
I have a feeling that it wasn't a foul on Eugene Dunn that he was calling it back for. It's because of Charlie Chamley coming on.
That he called it back. Yeah, so the kick out shouldn't have happened.
Shouldn't have happened, yeah. But again, he did blow the whistle.
But he did, and then he gave the free from that exact position, like so.
Yeah. So, well, your guess is as good as ours.
And the funny thing is, the only way we knew the match was over was when the announcement was CCC are going to replay the match.
Dave Murray was very quick to that. Garrett did.
Did he blow it? Yeah, he blew it after the point. Okay.
We have a lot of Hollywood supporters there.
Yeah, anyway, it was noisy here in front of us, but
has.
Yeah, look, a bizarre finish. Not the best football for a final. It was exciting. It was intense. I don't know. Could you call it a controversial finish? I don't know. It's just hard to know what to make of that. Still questions going on. Still both teams questioning everything. So
we'll be finishing up here now.
We are where we are anyway.
Replay to be ordered. It's finished. Hollywood 10 points, Avondale 1-7 in the Darcy Sands in the Immediate Football Championship final. With the replay to come, we'll surely have that live for you when that happens. Take care. Have a lovely evening. I've been Daniel Kennedy, and that's been Martin O'Brien.